Good morning and nice to be back. First video for about 6 months, and before that it was kind of a bit sporadic. So yeah, I don't really feel like I've done this for a very long time. It feels more than 6 months. Anyway, today is Wednesday the 3rd of April 2024. It is time 9:38 in the morning. This camera's a bit wonky, but anyway. So basically I'll just do a bit of an update. So I'm currently on prep. My check-in is a Wednesday, so we're just about to start week 7 of prep, which I can't believe we're that far into it already. It's gone really quickly. I'm not really announcing how far out I am yet, just because, well, I tried to prep twice last year, didn't go very successfully, so I just want to wait until I'm a bit more comfortable with doing that and a bit more confident that I'm going to be ready on time. But yeah, about to start week 7, so 6 weeks in. I'm about 8 pounds down since I started the prep, which is a fair amount, and I do look quite a bit leaner. I've just shown you some of my check-in pictures from this morning. So yeah, prep started 6 weeks ago. I am being coached by Sophie Jenkins now. We started working together a couple of weeks before Christmas. So I've been with her now nearly 16 weeks. Just had finished a diet with the previous coach, started with Sophie. We did a growing phase, and then started this prep. So it was nice to do a bit of a growing phase together, just to see, how we work together, and then get stuck into prep. So I am doing figure, which I'm sure you know. I am planning to do a 2 bros show and a PCA show. Hoping for athletic figure, but want to see how I come down. And those are 2 shows, they're quite close together. And then maybe another show, but I'm not sure, because I don't have my work rota for the other shows I would think about doing, so I don't know if I'm able to do them. The other shows I've thought about, it would end up being quite a big gap between shows, which, if I feel good at the time and I'm happy to do it, I might do it. But part of me just says, get the 2 shows done, they're close together, get them done, and get back into off season, and think about pro qualifiers next year. Because the ones this year in the UK, timing wise, aren't great for me. And going away, it's expensive. I will want to do it at some point, but whether it's this year or leave it until another year, I don't know. So we'll see. But so far, 1 show in each federation, and just see how we go. The point of this year is just to see how I go as a figure athlete, do as best I can, and enjoy myself. And also a new thing for me is doing more than 1 show, because last time I competed I did the 1 show, and that was always the plan. So I'd like to see how I manage doing more than 1. So through the prep, food has been dropped twice, but the last time was a few weeks ago. Hunger is there, but it's not terrible. Food isn't in a bad spot. I think it's around 1900 calories on a training day and 1700 on a rest day. I've definitely been a lot lower than that in the past, so I'm managing. I'm hungry and I miss food, but it's not too bad. Cardio wise, it's 140 minutes a week, so I just split that up over the week, whichever way. Steps are between 8 to 10k at the moment, so still pretty low, which is good, though some days I do a lot more depending what I'm doing. And that's where we're at with those variables, really. Current split is legs on a Monday, back and shoulders on a Tuesday, chest and arms on a Wednesday, rest Thursday, back to legs on a Friday, another back and shoulder session on a Saturday, and then rest on a Sunday. Sometimes that's changed around depending on shift pattern at work, but that's generally my split. So I've sent Sophie my check-in. I've shown you some of the pictures at the start there, just waiting for response, and then I can tell you about that, about any changes and things. We also got a supplement order today from Conte. We are not sponsored by anybody, but we do quite like their stuff and wanted to try some things, so I can show you what we've got. So we've got HydraFlow. I always take a hydration supplement in the morning when I get up, so that's going to be the new one for us. I'm excited to try. Flavour wise, what did I get? Berry flavour. So the one I use is like a fruity one, so I think that'll be quite nice. Mega Pump, which is a non-stim pre raspberry twist flavour I'm going to try. I'm using non-stim pre at the moment. I do think further into prep I'll probably start using stim, but at the moment I'm okay with just a pump product. For a long time I didn't use any pre, because I sort of felt like it sat in my stomach, but I'm a bit hungrier now, so I'm all right with it. Just your bog standard creatine, unflavoured, because we were running low, so we thought let's just get it in the order. And the last thing is actually Cams, but I am going to probably try it. It's the new Conte cream of rice. I say new, but I don't know if it is new. I don't know. Did they always do core? I don't know. It's triple chocolate flavour, just a good one to try. I used to hate cream of rice, but I've started to find some brands that I'm enjoying, so I think I'll give that a try and see what it's like, because it sounds good. And core, I find you can make it more voluminous, so dieting, it's pretty good. I do love oats and I stick with those on a rest day, but cream of rice has become my pre, just because of the volume and being more filling. Anyway, so the other thing I suppose to talk about is that I'm now 80% part-time at work, so I don't work Wednesdays, so that would be a good day to do a YouTube, I suppose. I generally don't work Sundays as well, so I could do that as like a rest day vlog. We'll see. But yeah, 80% basically means I don't work a Wednesday, and then when I do on-call shifts I work 80% of on-call hours. I just find it a lot easier in terms of managing life, being more organized. It does help with bodybuilding as well, but 80% is really kind of a normal 9 to 5 job. Ours, it's about 37 hours a week. But yeah, I just find that helps with things, so this could be a regular weekly vlog maybe. We'll see. I'm not great at sticking to these things, but I'll try. Plan for today is weight check-in response. I've got 6 meals a day, so I can show you that. Supposed to be training chest and arms. This is stupidly my 6th day in a row training, because I did a little bit extra at the weekend because I had a friend visiting, and then a lovely well-needed rest day tomorrow, and apart from that I don't really have any plans. Usually on Wednesdays I have appointments and things, but there's nothing this week, so probably have to do some work, because I've got an exam when I'm 3 weeks out. Another stupid idea, but that's the type of thing I do. So I have to do some work. I need to do some housework as well. The joys of being an adult. Beyond that, it'll be steps as well, though generally in my day, because my steps aren't very high, I get them. But let's see what changes come with check-in. So this is chest and arm session, with some calves at the end, although I don't show that here. First movement is Smith low incline press for chest. Getting a bit stronger at this movement, although this is the first time using the Nautilus Smith, because the Cybex was in use. It is my favourite. I really do enjoy training chest. It does play on my bicep injury a little bit, but that's been a lot better recently, so been able to sort of enjoy this session a lot more. And yeah, I just look forward to getting strong on this in off season. And yeah, it's a short set because it's heavy enough for me, so final rep is the slowest thing ever, as it should be. So next exercise is the standing chest fly machine, which we don't have at Rotherham, so this is my first time using it here at Derby. This is the Atlantis. Felt really nice. Sent it to Sophie. She's asked me just to step back slightly more and to hinge over a bit at the hips a bit more, which I do think would improve the movement. I can see where she's coming from with that one, but this was lovely, and I probably could go a little bit heavier next time. But yeah, really enjoy this movement, really felt it in my chest, and it didn't hurt my bicep as much as, say, for example, doing chest flies with the cable and D handles. So it would be nice to try and do this session at this gym a little bit more to get using this machine. Otherwise I could use the pec deck machine as well. I find it quite nice on the chest, but other days I will use the cables too. But yeah, this one was lovely. So next we have a bicep exercise. So I do 3 sets here, and the last one is a drop set. I also do that in my tricep movement. Recently I've been just doing hammer curls because of my bicep tendonitis, but I felt more able to do the machine this time. So yeah, this felt really nice. I like the way you can get quite locked in this machine, with sort of your armpits sort of around the pad, and then trying to sort of keep elbows on as much as possible. But yeah, this felt lovely. I think this was my last set on this, or maybe it was the first one. I can't remember. I tried to film all my top sets. So finally I have triceps, again 3 sets, the last one being a drop set. I used to do this dual arm with the rope, but it was just hurting my shoulder a bit, so I found single arm better for that, and also just a better connection, and I like using the cuff. So yeah, this felt really nice, doing my weaker arm first, and then trying to match reps, or maybe get 1 or 2 more on the other arm, depending how it feels. Yeah. Then after this I did some calves, but I don't have a video of that as the angle was just not good. So session complete, it is 7:15. I'm about to eat my post-workout in the car, and then I'll drive home. Will take me about 45-50 minutes, I think, to get home. I try to come to Derby once a week because I have dual membership between Derby and Rotherham, and there's just some bits here that I like to use that Rotherham doesn't have. So that was a really nice session. I also did some posing afterwards, but I'll not show you that because I showed you my posing this morning, and also the light isn't great, so not much to show. I did some stretching, just because I have quite a lot of injuries being over 30, so I find stretching every day helps me to be able to keep training and keep doing cardio. And then I just did 25 minutes on the Stairmaster, so 175 minutes left for the week. I found it quite tough. I think I really need to be doing my cardio first thing in the morning. I've definitely got more energy in the morning, so I need to start doing that. I was going to give myself a day off cardio today just because I've had a bit of a sore hip, but if the amount of cardio for the week has gone up, I'd rather just keep getting it done. So 25 minutes I lasted. So I'm going to try and do it in the mornings from now on. I just think that's better, or even split it, do most in the morning and a little bit post-workout in the evening, maybe, we'll see. So that's that. So I'm going to have post-workout, drive home, got a little bit of work to do this evening. As I said, I'll have 2 more meals when I get home, so I'm quite behind on food, as seems to happen on my days off. But yeah, that's it. I will speak to you later on. So it's, oh my goodness, I'm so old putting my hand over the camera. 10:12 p.m. Kind of wish I was in bed, but anyway. So got home from the gym, had another meal, then went for a 40-minute walk to finish my steps. First time I've had to purposely go out for steps, because they're obviously higher. Having my last meal, yogurt, almond butter and raspberries. The change for that meal is just the almond butter is cut by 10 grams. Just going to watch a little bit of TV, but hopefully get to bed soon because I've got to get up at 5 for cardio. Thank you for watching today. If there's anything you want me to cover, anything you want me to show, please let me know here or on Instagram or wherever. But thank you for tuning in, and I hope to make this more frequent.